father is turning tragedy into a platform for mental health awareness. We're welcoming Greg Goodman, founder of the Meadow E. Goodman Foundation for Mental Health Awareness, along with performer Quentin, to learn more about the organization and its upcoming event called Meadow Fest. We're happy to have you both this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Rosie.
Good morning.
All right, Greg, tell us about your daughter and how you got inspired to put on Meadow Fest.
Meadow was one of 3 children that we raised. Wonderful child. She sadly took her life in August of 2023 after struggling for mental health, with her mental health for about a year. This devastated our family, but we wanted to be able to rebound from this in a way that's going to be able to help the community. We started a 501c nonprofit in her name, the Meadow E. Goodman Foundation for Mental Health Awareness, which we started last year. But prior to that, we started Meadow Fest, which is a music festival that promotes mental health awareness. And the event features a lot of musical acts, nonprofit orgs tabling that are providing mental health resources to the community. It's basically, it's a good event to be able to celebrate good mental health in honor of my daughter, Meadow.
And it's wonderful that you've done this. And a quick turnaround with her passing just back in 2023. So I'm proud of you for being able to stand on your own 2 feet and say, we need to give back now. What do you hope to achieve with your foundation?
The foundation has a lot of initiatives. In addition to Meadow Fest, we're going to start a scholarship program at Anderson High School. Applications are starting in the fall, and we'll be giving out 2 $5,000 scholarships to 2 students who can demonstrate that they've overcome their mental health challenges, and which is a peer-to-peer connection, which other students will see how, if they are struggling, how other students have gone beyond that to be able to excel academically. So that's going to be starting. We have a bunch of other things planned in addition to Meadow Fest.
And is it just that you want people to talk more openly about
Correct.
Mental health, kind of relieve some of the stigma here?
That's absolutely true, because after I've been talking about my daughter and honestly about how she struggled, a lot of people have come up to me and said, you know, I've never really felt comfortable talking about my father, sister, brother, who, you know, died by suicide. And now I'm talking about it, because I think the more that we talk about mental health and the importance of maintaining it, the more that will reduce the risk of suicide.
It's such an important topic. Okay, and Meadow Fest is your celebration, as you call it. Let's
Correct.
hear a little bit about what we can expect.
You're going to have wonderful music from all over the country now. So this year we're featuring some national artists. We've got Sima Funk, we've got Chewy from Puerto Rico, who just went on tour with Bad Bunny and did a song with Bad Bunny.
Wow.
We've got some other, Como Chimbita, Angelica Garcia, Cure for Paranoia, who won the NPR Tiny Desk Contest this year.
Amazing.
And then we've got some incredible local acts. We've got Gina Chavez, we've got John Mook, we have School of Rock performing, and then we have Quentin performing, which we're particularly excited about.
And Quentin has graced the studio before. Quentin, we're happy to have you back.
Glad to be
You
here.
actually got started at such a young age in musical theater, but talk to me about how your art has evolved. What kind of music can we expect from you now?
Definitely, I'm kind of calling it like pop rock. You know, it's definitely kind of emotional lyrics, but a lot of drive, and there's still kind of like this kind of fun beat to it, I guess would be a elevator pitch of it.
And do you write your music?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's part of your writing process? Can you walk me through that?
You know, a lot of in the shower.
Really?
A lot of shower
Good
writing.
acoustics
I'm
in
a
the
shower writer. Yeah, and I'm a car writer. And so and I'll just open up my voice memo or my notes apps, and then just write.
And having this background of professional performing in these musical theater acts, how has that influenced the work that you do now?
You know, I love stage and I love performing. That's like all I know. So I really enjoy it, but sometimes a little bit of unlearning in ways of having to have more fun with my vocal. And, you know, I was classically trained for years. And so I have an ability to have stage presence, and that's fun, but also learning how to just be more relaxed and just be more myself on stage has been, a discovery.
And is that what people can expect from you at the show?
100%.
Okay, sounds good to me. And Greg, last question for you. How can people attend MeadowFest?
Well, they can buy a ticket. There should be a QR code on the screen that I gave you guys, but also go to meadowfestatx.com or go to our @meadowfestatx on Instagram. You'll be supporting the event, which also we give a pretty hefty donation to Sims and Out Youth. Every year we've raised $80,000 for them in the past and hoping to do more again this year. So get a ticket and support wonderful nonprofits and support this event in honor of my daughter and good mental health.
And helping, local Austin, artists as well.
Absolutely.
It's a wonderful thing. All comes full circle. And we really appreciate your time today, y'all. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us, Rosie.
Okay, learn more about the event at meadowfestatx.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Verizon. The start of a new school year recently kicked off. While families are looking for ways to stay connected without breaking the bank, joining us today to talk about how Verizon is making that possible with big value is Verizon tech expert Keely Ferguson. Welcome, Keely.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Well, of course, we are a partner in your back to school everyday living at Verizon. And so one of the things when we like to talk about back to school, it's not just about having the latest tech tools, it's about having the right tools. And once you have the right devices, that of course starts with having reliable home internet. So we have something called Verizon One that allows you to pair your home internet with a mobile line. One bill, just $70 per month. Now that mobile phone line we're talking about is our Simplicity plan. Just $45 a month. If you are a new customer and you're switching to Verizon, we have an initial promo price of just $30 per month.
Well, sounds pretty good to me. Budget and connectivity are always top of mind this time of the year. What are some of the best ways families can save while getting the services they need to start the year strong?
Well, one of the things that we like to talk about when it comes to back to school is the Gizmo Watch 4. Now, the last time I was here, way back around Christmas time, we talked about the Gizmo Watch. Still one of my absolute favorite tech tools as a parent. It introduces your kids to tech, but also gives them a sense of independence. So I have the latest and greatest. This is called the Gizmo Watch 4. Now, the newest things with the 4 is that it has watch removal detection. So the previous Gizmo watches, those would let you know if your kids turn the phones on or off. This does that as well, but now if you take the watch off, it'll tell you that as well. So now this still has those real-time locations, so you're able to monitor where your kids are, and it also has school mode, so you can essentially disable the watch. All they can do is look at the time, but it still allows them to call someone in an emergency. We now have the Gizmo Watch 4. You can get that on us at Verizon.
Okay, beyond the service plans, what are some of the must-have tech offers you have for the school year?
So we have Verizon Loyalty. I love Verizon Loyalty. 3% cash back. It also eliminates those activation fees and those upgrade fees, which we want to eliminate those things and get cash back. You sign up for that, we give you cash back just for being a Verizon customer. We also have Verizon Shine. I love that name, Verizon Shine. So what that does, it allows you exclusive, once in a lifetime offers. Also, it allows you to be able to access some daily drops. If you need any help, of course, you can pop into your local Verizon store or you can go to verizon.com/deals.
Sounds good to me. Keely, thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Learn more at verizon.com/deals. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Verizon. There is so much beauty and fun waiting for you in the Texas Hill Country, and joining us now with all your need-to-know travel tips is our friend Adina Anderson.
Hello.
Adina, good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely to see you as always. You recently checked out Boerne, but this wasn't new to you. You've lived in Boerne before, but things are changing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like over 20 years ago I lived there, right? And I go there all the time. It's only 20 minutes from my house. But just in the last year, well, almost 2 years that Jen and I co-wrote the book, The San Antonio 100 Things to Do, Bernie has changed. So we got to update this, right? Like,
Yeah, what's going on in Bernie now?
well, first off, I got to mention they are in the top 25 of the Hallmark merriest Christmas towns. So
That's
we've got to
exciting.
get on there and vote. Go to hallmark.com or something. It'll be on the website. But yeah, they made it to the top 25. So let's support the local Texas towns. And I'm keeping it Texas right now. So.
I love that. So tell me what's new in Bernie.
Oh my gosh, there's so many new things. So they have a new spa. It's called the Art House Spa. So stop there, get a massage. They can do pedicures, manicures, facials. It's a new place in town. It took over an old place that was there. So everybody keeps coming in. And if you know Bernie, you know what this means. Where's the chicken? So there used to be
What
this
does
big
that
metal
mean?
chicken outside. So everybody keeps coming in and asking about where the chicken is. But it's a great little spa. And it's a boutique spa. So make an appointment, go over there. It's in the heart of Bernie. So get a spa first and then head over to Trey Pizzeria, which is a Jason Dady restaurant. Get you some Italian cuisine in the heart of Bernie. So his deviled eggs
Ooh, it
are
looks
to die
good.
for.
Yeah.
But they have margaritas. I had the mushroom truffle onion pizza that was amazing. And then I headed over to Richter Bachhaus for some boozy ice cream and the humongous cinnamon roll. Like, it is a Texas size, the biggest cinnamon roll I've ever seen.
Just saw it there on the plate.
Yes, definitely. And then they have a new speakeasy called 12 to 12. So they do cocktails, and they have a food truck outside that has the Mexican cuisine. So now we've done Italy, and now we're doing Mexico. But they do like street tacos, some of the best street tacos and cocktails I've ever had. It is a great place. And then, of course, I grabbed the husband, and we headed to the Cibolo Creek, which they have a little trail you can walk that it's brand new. It was not there when I was, living there. And I used to
lovely,
take John
though.
over here and go feed the ducks and all of that. But it's a great little place to pop in. And then now we're going to head to South Africa. So they have the Pioneer Meats. And it's a market, and they have meats. They have this biltong, which my husband knew about. It's like this dried meat that was amazing. I got the prosciutto and fig sandwich. So you can grab a sandwich, grab some meat, sit down and eat there, or take it to go.
Wow, I've never heard of this before. South
Yeah.
African cuisine, what's it doing in Bernie?
I know, exactly. So Bernie is like really hitting the food scene. Like, they've got some great little places. Free Roam Brewery is one of my favorite. Now, it's been there a little while. It's owned by a former baseball player, Major League Baseball player. But they every month have a new little tap that's going to be on. So they have like a seasonal kind of a brewery. And then the Kendall Inn is my favorite. It's historic, and it is a boutique hotel that is pet friendly.
Oh, it's really
So-
precious.
Oh, it's adorable. And they have different rooms, like some of the old schoolhouse, and they have the courthouse. So it's a really neat place to stop and stay. And it's just, you feel like you're in the hill country, even though you're still in the heart of Bernie. It's just a great little stop. And then they have the new trail, the Cibolo Creek Trail, that is behind the library. It's an 8-mile trail that you can get out and enjoy the hill country, enjoy the weather. And then now we're going to head to France for some vino.
We're really hitting a bunch of countries.
We are. I know. I just love this. And then Pinchy's is my absolute new favorite place. Pinchy's Lobster and Raw Bar.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, the food, the Bavarian pretzel. I know it sounds weird at a lobster
love a
place,
pretzel.
but this pretzel and lobster cheese sauce is to die for. They have burgers for the people who aren't into seafood, and the lobster ravioli. It's just a great place. I've been there a few times now. It's a great place. Raw oysters. They have sushi. They have the lobster nachos. They get it all in from Maine. It's a great place to stop. And then Cave with No Name. I headed out here before it was anything. Like, they didn't have the market. They didn't have the sleuthing. You were guided by the owner of the property, and now it's a great place. They do concerts in there. It's definitely a place you want to take the kids, head out for the weekend, explore. And the temperature down there is wonderful.
Yeah, stable all year round.
Yes. So now we're going to head to Argentina. This is the Sila, and they do the empanadas. They do baked goods. It's a great little coffee house right on Main Street. You can take the kids. There's a little playground in the back. Definitely head over. And then we're going to end with some Texas barbecue.
Of course.
Right? Of course. So this isn't Sisterdale. This is Blackboard Barbecue. It's a husband and wife, and they purchased it a few years ago. Their ribs and brisket, oh my gosh. And their truffle fries, holy cow.
They look good.
Such great. And then, of course, they finish it off with peach cobbler, right? Because you have to when
Yeah.
it's barbecue, Texas barbecue.
Man, I'm
so I kind of took
impressed.
you around the world there.
You did, and it's all just in Bernie, which is right
In
down the
Bernie.
road. Right before I
Yes.
let you go, what are you checking out for fall?
Heading to Colorado next week, and it's not quite leaf peeping season yet, but the temperatures are in the 40s and 60s. I'm so looking forward to that. And then I'll be heading to Balloon Fiesta in October.
Okay, sounds good to me, Adina. Thank you for more travel tips from Adina, and to keep up with where she's heading next, she's a busy woman. Visit travellifewithadina.com. The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Lorenz and Lorenz. Lorenz and Lorenz is sponsoring Teachers on Top of It, where they award one teacher per month with $1,000. It's amazing. Here to tell us about the giveaway that gives back is Ted Lorenz, and we're excited to talk to you about this, Ted. Why is it so important to celebrate teachers this school year?
Well, thank you for having me, Rosie. Teachers are vital and so important for our kids' growth and development and mentorship. And everybody out there can think of, that's old like me, can think of 4 or 5 or 6 teachers that had an extreme impact in their lives. And so, you know, times are getting tougher for teachers. There's budgets cuts. We hear about schools closing. So we just thought it would be important to do a little bit more if we could and give back. And so that's why we started this program.
Ted, why is it important to celebrate teachers this school year?
This year in particular, we're hearing about budget cuts, schools closing. And I think every person out there, especially if you're my age, in the 50s, you can think of 4 or 5 teachers, maybe more, throughout your whole, childhood career, so to speak, that have had a major impact on your life, as a mentor, educator, trainer, whatever, coach. They've had a super impact on people's lives. And we just thought it's a great time to do something that we can, give back and help teachers a little bit with this program.
They are teaching the next generation that is going to be raised in this country, so it's really important, I think, to honor them where we can.
It really is.
Because oftentimes we hear that school teachers are buying supplies, for example, for students, that sort of thing.
Rosie, teachers do so much for our community. They do so much for our kids. They've done so much for us. They get up early, stay late, work hard, lesson plans daily. It is a tough job, and often it's a thankless job. And so we just want to say thank you by offering this program.
That's wonderful. How can folks nominate a teacher?
Well, it's really easy, Rosie. If they go to kxan.com/teachers, there'll be a form they can fill out to nominate a deserving teacher.
Is this open to all Central Texas teachers and school districts?
Any teacher or educator in Central Texas school, any Central Texas school can win. It's open to everybody.
Okay, wonderful. And if somebody is thinking about nominating a teacher today, what would you say? Just want to give them that extra push.
I'd say please do. It's just such an easy way to give a little bit back to someone that's helped your child or yourself.
Well, and thank you so much for what you're doing to give back to teachers.
And thank you for having me here today, Rosie.
Of course, thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Visit kxan.com/teachers to submit a nomination today. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Lorenz and Lorenz. Welcome back. It's Austin Pride Parade Week, and our friends at Top Drawer Thrift are in the middle of all the fun. Joining us now is manager Ben Zimmerman, who is going to be walking in the parade, and he's here to tell us more about what's new. Ben, good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Okay, Pride is this weekend. How is Top Drawer involved?
Well, we are actually walking in Pride this year. We have for several years in a row now, and this year we're going to have a great big truck that we're going to decorate with rainbows, and all of our regulars and some people from our housing are going to come and walk with us. And everyone is invited to walk with us. You can sign up at topdrawerthrift.org.
Oh, it's nice that you're
Yes.
inviting the public to come
Oh,
with
sure.
you.
Yeah, we're very community oriented. So.
Yeah. How excited are you for Pride?
I mean, I'm very excited. It is a really fun time. It's the 2 hours leading up to step off time at 8 o'clock is like a huge block party by the Capitol. It's really, really fun. It's really festive. And it's a really great way to meet other community members and get your word out. So,
100%.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit about your word in just a moment. But you've got a benefit concert on Sunday. So after the parade, you have your own party.
we have our own party, at 29th Street Ballroom at the corner of Guadalupe right there. Our friends are throwing us a bash. It's going to be Eddie Angel and DJ Ed West from Neon Rainbows fame. So it's going to be a boot scootin' boogie of a time, and I'm very excited about that too. It should be a real blast.
That should be fun. And
Yeah.
is the public invited to that
The
as well?
public is absolutely invited to that. And tickets are only $10. All the money goes to Project Transitions. You can go again to our website and get the tickets there.
Okay, and we'll definitely get an update on Project Transitions.
Yeah.
But I have to make sure I read these words in order. Gold Rush Disco Tea Dance is also happening.
That is happening Labor Day
That's
weekend.
coming up on Labor Day.
Yeah, so it'll be the Sunday of Labor Day weekend. So it's just tea dance is just a tradition in queer culture to have a dance in the afternoon at tea time.
Okay.
See? So it's going to be disco hits and drag queens performing, and all the tips you pay to them go to Project Transitions. All the money from the tickets go to Project Transitions. So always raising money and having a good time.
Oh, all for a good cause.
Yes.
Okay. We always want to talk about the things you brought because they're always so interesting. You went with glass pieces today.
Yes.
Talk
I
to me
wanted a
about
bunch of
this.
color because
Yeah.
it's Pride Month. So this one is actually Murano glass.
This
so
one here?
yes, handmade. It's just absolutely beautiful. You can really tell a really nice handmade piece because it's got little bubbles in it, meaning that it is a one-of-a-kind thing. You might see other ones that are kind of like it, but one-of-a-kind for sure.
Never going to be two exactly alike.
Right, and then we have some really fun kind of vintage pressed glass pieces, a little bank and a little decanter. of
Yeah,
an-
the
of an
decanter
eagle.
like literally
Yeah.
head comes off. Super cool. And this is a gorgeous piece right
It
here.
is. Now that one is very highly collectible. They multiple different glass studios made them in the 60s and 70s. It's just stretched glass. You can get them that are 3 inches tall up to 3 feet tall.
Wow.
So
Well, this
people
one's at
really,
least
really
2
love
feet.
them.
This is
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
They tend to be really, really bold colors, which I really like.
Oh, I like that. And of course, this is just a smattering of all the things that you have.
Yeah, this is just a smattering.
Talk to me about what's on offer at Top Drawer.
Well, as always, every day, every week, we put new stuff out constantly. Right now, of course, we're kind of promoting all of our Pride gear that we sell. The t-shirts here, if you walk with us in the parade, I'll give you one. You can come to the store and buy them. We sell the flags of different sizes, and we give away the little ones to anyone that wants one. And we'll be handing these out at the Pride Parade too.
Okay,
Yes, indeed.
lovely. All right. And let's then talk about what's going on with Project Transitions because this is where all the good money is going.
Yes, every dollar you spend, every donation made to Top Drawer goes directly to house people with HIV here in Austin. And it's really, really a crucial thing because we have 101 apartments and they're all full currently, but there's a wait list of 300 people waiting to get in.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and so it's a really big deal. So the timeline of any person coming into our housing, they're mostly coming from being unhoused and with their treatments of their HIV being really low. So we get them healed, we deal with trauma, they often learn a skill, and then within 6 to 24 months, they're in their own housing out in the world again, and then somebody else comes right on through. It's really, really positive and really, really wonderful. They had a Pride brunch just this past weekend at one of our locations with some local queens and some chicken and waffles. So
Lovely.
we know there's a lot of fun that happens there too, not just the healing.
Well, and it's not only a place to live, but on the bottom floor, that's where you can do a lot of that healing.
Yes, absolutely. You can do a lot of things on site. Doctors and healthcare providers can come into the space. They do yoga on site. There's always kind of activities and things to do to get you motivated and to get you being used to a community again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that you've said that the success that you guys have seen with Project Transitions is really more than you were hoping for. The fact that people are moving out at such a really good clip and being
Yes.
able to stand on their own 2 feet again.
Yes. The turnover rate is rapid, more so than we anticipated. because of the programs that we offer and the logistics of having everything in kind of one space.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and real
It
quickly
really
before
is.
we let you go, First Thursdays.
First Thursdays, yes. It'll be first Thursday of every month from 5:30 to 7:30, customer appreciation party. This one will coincide to be 3 days before our Gold Rush Tea Dance, so it will be disco themed as well, of course. So we'll have a great time and some loud disco music to dance to.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Okay,
Yep.
Ben, thank you so much, and
Of
good
course.
luck at the Pride Parade this weekend.
Yay, I'm so
Fun.
excited.
All right. For more information on all of their upcoming events, visit topdrawerthrift.org.
The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored on behalf of Sprouts Farmers Market by Tips on TV. As families settle into back-to-school routines, healthy, convenient meal solutions can help everyone get back on track without sacrificing time, taste, or quality. Here to help us is registered dietitian, New York Times best-selling author and mom, Frances Largeman Roth. Her latest cookbook is Everyday Snack Tray, and she also shares tips and healthy recipes on her Instagram page. Welcome, Frances. How are you?
I am great, Blake. Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. Okay, let's start with this. What's the secret to creating healthy but also convenient meals?
Okay, so I have 4 kids at home, so back to school season is hectic, but I find that with a little planning and also keeping things simple, that really, really saves me. And in my books, Eating in Color and Everyday Snack Tray, I focus on easy ways to make nutritious food colorful, fun, and appealing, and that starts with the right ingredients. And I love shopping at Sprouts Farmers Market because I can find so many great options for easy after-school snacks and simple family dinners.
All right, so can you expand a little bit on where families should start if they're looking to have a more healthy, convenient, colorful meal?
Yes, so when things are busy, convenience really is going to just get you through that time. And so I love shopping at Sprouts because they weave convenience into the whole shopping experience. I love their fresh and organic seasonal produce like organic gold kiwi, on the vine tomatoes, cucumbers, and summer squash mix. And my kids especially love the peachy blue blueberries with their white peach flavor. And for little to no prep, I'll grab a Sprouts family meal or organic roasted chicken, and it makes those weeknight dinners really come together.
Wow, you're making me hungry, and we're only in the morning, so this is a lot to comprehend right now. Outside of maybe what you just said, what specific items should family include in their meals or their shopping order?
Yeah, well, I like variety during the week because it really kind of breaks up the monotony, and I like to build meals around fresh seasonal produce, and then I add a quality protein to the mix. And Sprouts has some delicious, easy-to-cook options like the citrus herb salmon meal with bright citrus flavor or the savory garlic lemon chicken meal. And as a mom, I am loving their new viral family meals. You get 2 proteins and 2 sides, which gives you 4 servings, and it's all under $30. And you just order it 48 hours in advance through their app or at sprouts.com, and then you pick it up at the deli counter. I mean, we're talking dinner is done. You can check that off your list.
Yeah, it sounds like to me convenient and affordable, which are the things I'm always looking for. Now, everybody loves a snack. Who doesn't? And of course, the kids are always looking for that good after school snack that the parent's going to have for them ready when they get home. So any suggestions for after school snacks?
Yeah, well, Blake, I am all about making a snack tray. I wrote a whole book about it. But of course, you need to have the options on hand to put that snack tray together. And Sprouts has so many options. So, you know, start with the colorful fruits and veggies, add things like string cheese, PB&J dippers, organic trail mix, or a deli snacker, and even my picky eater loves the new mochi puffs for a fun crunch. They also have wonderful ready-to-go smoothies. So put it all on a tray or in a bento box, and then when the kids come home, it's ready for them, it's colorful, it's inviting, and they love it.
Yeah, I love a bento box. I think it's very convenient and every kid should have one. Now, you know, I feel like with meals and dinner specifically, it just gets a little monotonous in the kitchen, right? We tend to default to the things that we always make and that are easy for us. So Always looking for something new. Do you have a favorite recipe that you can share with our viewers?
Yes, well, we have a lot here, right? But I do love to start with an organic roasted chicken from Sprouts every week, because then I can get creative with the other stuff around it, right? I already have the protein done, and I love this to make this sesame ginger chicken salad, and then you can also make creamy enchiladas, and that's super, super great for fall. And then with the leftovers from the chicken, you can do other fun things like make tortilla chicken soup or a grain salad, or pair it with Sprouts organic sourdough bread. So, you know, add variety, add the color, and you're gonna come up with some delicious, healthy meals for the whole week.
Yeah, it sounds like a great option that you can do a lot with, which is what we're always looking for. So let's end with this. Where can viewers go for more information for all the amazing things that we've discussed?
They can go to their local Sprouts Farmers Market or to sprouts.com.
All right, easy enough. People got to go check it out at Sprouts. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored on behalf of Sprouts Farmers Market by Tips on TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Gambler Days is coming up, so get ready for top-notch bull riding, standout musical performances, and interactive experiences. It's technically called PBR Gambler Days, back at Moody Center this weekend. Joining us now to tell us about it is JJ Gotch. JJ, we're happy to have you. Tell us about the Austin Gamblers, first of all, and what sets them apart.
So we are part of the PBR team series, so we're one of 10 teams that competes around the country. All 10 teams go to 12 regular season events throughout the country. Gambler Days, PBR Gambler Days, is our one home event of the year. And so it's here at the Moody Center, as you talked about, this weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. And in addition to the 50 best bull riders in the world on some of the most athletic bulls in the world, we obviously put an Austin touch on it. We've got great music lineup this year. We've got Dustin Lynch, we've got Nelly, we've got Tejano Queen Forever, Selena tribute artist. So a little bit of something for everybody. We've got a great fan fest, really family friendly. Tickets are affordable, start at $34. But it's just a great celebration of Western culture, Western sports, and really everything that makes Austin, Austin.
Yeah, this is professional bull riding we're talking about. What does it take to become a professional bull rider? How hard do you have to be? You have to be pretty intense.
Yeah, so these guys they're true athletes. They really are. Most of our bull riders are about 5'5" to 5'7". They weigh about 140 to 155 pounds. And they're getting on the back of a bull that traditionally weighs between 1,600 and 2,000 pounds.
Wow.
Some of the most athletic animals you'll ever see. But for these guys, obviously to have the strength and composure and focus and really bravery and courage. And a lot of these guys, it's not a matter of if they're gonna hurt, but it's when they're gonna get hurt and how bad. But their ability to fight through injuries and everything else. And in addition to being great bull riders, they're just great human beings. And we're just really proud that they get to wear the Gamblers jersey and represent not only the Gamblers, but the city of Austin. And really this is their homecoming. They're one time each year that they get to compete in front of their home fans. And so they're excited, we're excited, and really the whole world of PBR and professional bull riding is here in Austin this weekend at the Moody Center.
Fun. Yeah. So if somebody's never seen a professional bull riding event before, what are they in for?
So for a lot of folks that are in Texas, you may have been to a rodeo, and so you've been to the different, either Rodeo Austin or the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. What PBR is and what we've done is we took the best part of the rodeo, which is bull riding. They typically save it for the last event, but that's all we do. And it's a 2 to 2.5 hour show, and we take that incredible bull riding, we have great music, fireworks, pyro, smoke, and it's just a great experience. And it's 8 seconds, 8 seconds,
That's
8
it?
seconds. And so that's how long that these riders try to stay on these bulls, and there's typically 50 rides a night. And so it's just really exciting, and inside the Moody Center, as we know it's going to be very hot this weekend outside, but inside the Moody Center we've been told 72 degrees, very comfortable to be able to see this great bull riding and great music.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of fun. And they make such good country music about all of this, waiting for the bull to go, waiting in the right before they let the fence go and go out there
Right
for their
before the
8
chute
seconds
opens.
of fame.
Yep, 8 seconds of fame. And Taylor Sheridan, what he's done with Yellowstone and Marshalls and 1883 and all the different spinoffs. And really what happened with COVID, right, is I think people really got there was a new romance with the West and really reconnecting with their rural roots. And so really it's been great to be able to kind of be the gateway for folks that, you know, because a lot of folks in Austin aren't from Austin or maybe not from Texas. And so, but they've been looking for a reason to buy a cowboy hat or get boots or how do I get involved in this Western community? And so for us to be able to bring PBR and professional bull riders in this event, you know, right here to downtown Austin, the Moody Center, it's just a really fun weekend.
It sounds like fun. Okay, Fan Fest, you touched on it, but let's hear a little bit more.
Yeah, so typically for about an hour to an hour and a half before each bull riding performance, right outside the Moody Center in the Dell Plaza there, we've got a great Fan Fest with food, music, great drink specials. We're going to have Dustin Lynch performing tomorrow night, Friday night before bull riding. We've got All My Groovy Friends. We've got a great DJ named Vavo. And then we've got Tejano Queen Forever as well. Again, a Selena tribute artist. And then after the bull riding on Friday, we've got Dustin Lynch coming back and he's doing a DJ set on the dirt. And then we've got, a lot of people don't know this, he's from St. Louis, but he was born in Austin. Nelly is coming back to where he was born and he's going to perform.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, fun fact for you today. So Nelly's going to be performing.
Because I'm from Missouri. I thought we could claim him.
Well, we both can now. We both can, right? So yeah, so Nelly will be performing on the dirt after Saturday night's bull riding.
Sounds like fun. Okay, college night. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so obviously we're here in Austin and Moody Center's on the University of Texas campus. And so everybody's moving back in for school, and so there's 50,000 plus students. We've got a really good relationship with the university, and so we typically involve them. And each year we get to celebrate a lot of the national championship teams. And so this year we get to celebrate softball, we get to celebrate women's rowing, we get to celebrate men's swimming and diving. So we bring out those national champions each year and bring them out and get to celebrate the University of Texas, their athletic program with the whole world of professional bull riding.
Bringing it all together. Tell me about the American Warrior Award.
So we've got a lot of great things that we do in terms of reaching back out and really honoring those that have served. And so we've got a lot of different honors on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday to where we're going and honoring those that have served and sacrificed for our country. And so we're doing that on Friday night. We're going to have the Horse Soldier Be Cowboy Award, where we're going to be honoring the brave police officers from the Buford shooting Saturday night as well. And then on Sunday, our own Admiral Bobby Inman is going to be the American Warrior Award. And we're going to do a different presentation along with him in the Central Texas Public Safety Commission, where we're actually going to be gifting a brand new Can-Am Defender, an ATV, to the Austin Travis County EMS. And so we're really excited to be able to give back to the first responders here in our home city with the police and fire and EMS, and to be able to celebrate all those folks that do so much for us on a daily basis.
We're out of time, but it sounds like an amazing thing. So patriotic, what we're up to this weekend. We appreciate your time today, JJ. Thank you.
Rosie, thank you so much.
All right, for more information on all of the Gambler Days festivities, visit austingamblers.com. Content segments during Studio 512 were paid for by Verizon, Lorenz & Lorenz, and Sprouts by Tips on TV.